That was the whitest thing I ever said.
Welcome to the Serious Sarcasm Podcast. My name is Jay DeRozier. Everything you hear is purely my opinion and absolutely not gospel truth. If you do find yourself getting a little bit too worked up over what I say, feel free to take your opinion and, well, you know where. Now that we got that straightened out, sit back, relax, and you might want to get yourself some popcorn because it's going to be a long one. Enjoy the show, y'all.
What's going on? My name is Jay DeRozier. Welcome to the Serious Sarcasm Podcast, y'all. Like I said, my name is Jay DeRozier. Welcome in. If you are a returning listener, I appreciate you coming back. Hopefully I didn't offend you too much the last time around and you guys kind of like it here. You know what I'm saying? To the new listeners, hey, however you found me, however you discovered it, I appreciate you coming in. But I'm going to give you some ground rules. Just like the beginning of the episode said. If you don't like my opinion, you can shove it up you know what. Anyways, let's get into the podcast. First and foremost, I want to give a quick shout out to the man, the voice in the sky, and that's none other than the podcast producer himself, Phil.
What is going on? Today's going to be fun.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun pod, man. It's going to be a fun pod. So first and foremost, man, I have a couple of shout outs. The first shout out I want to give I'm going to save that shout out to the end of the show, actually.
And Coulter?
Don't do that. Don't. Not too much now.
We got a lot of hate mail.
Not too much. We did get a lot. We did get a lot of hate mail. Anyways, but I do want to give a shout out to none other than Miss Alex Cooper. If you don't know who Alex Cooper is, she is the host of the Call Her Daddy podcast. She just signed a deal with SiriusXM worth about $125 million. So shout outs to her. I saw her come up from. Yep, ching, damn right. I saw her come up from Barstool Sports to Spotify to now she's with SiriusXM, so I do want to give her a shout out. She deserves it. I see how hard she works, the content she produces, and the consistency she produces, and she seems like a real wholesome, good person. So shout outs to Alexis Cooper. Get that money, girl. Real talk. But speaking of big money, we're going to talk about the most popular sport in America, and that's none other than football, and professional football at it. So I know a lot of y'all probably thinking, oh, he's talking about football. He must have got a DraftKings or a Prize Picks deal or something like that. I did not. More than happy to get one. Prize Picks,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Holla at a boy.
Promo code JD or promo code SSP, Serious Sarcasm Podcast, whatever the case. Holla at your boy, tell him to bring me my money. But nah, in all seriousness, man, I want to talk about the NFL season. And where do I start with the NFL? You know what? Let's start with some good things. Let's start with some good things. The Kansas City Chiefs are looking for a three-peat. I think they won't get it this year. But believe it or not, I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs win a Super Bowl this year. But for some reason, I've got a feeling they're going to lose in the AFC Championship game this year and win the Super Bowl next season.
Okay.
That's
oddly specific.
I don't know. Something's telling me that's what's going to happen. They're going to fall short somehow,
So
some
who
way.
beats them?
I think Baltimore's actually going to beat them this year.
Okay.
I think Lamar Jackson's going to pull it off this year.
Okay.
Because Miami's not going to do it. Even though Miami got my dog Odell Beckham on their team now, I don't think Miami's going to do it.
All right, we'll timestamp this,
Please do. I don't think Miami's going to do it. I think Cincinnati's going to fall short. I think
Well, Pittsburgh.
Anyways.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think Pittsburgh is it. I think Cleveland is a better team than Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Cleveland's going to do it either. Who else is in the AFC? AFC West is what? Broncos, Chargers,
Ain't nobody coming
Raiders.
out the West.
Nah, nobody's coming out the West. South is who's in the South? The Texans. The Texans might do it. The Texans got pretty better on defense. Pretty good. Like they got better on defense, and they signed a superstar receiver in Diggs, which they really needed. So the Texans might do it. The problem with CJ Stroud, hopefully he doesn't get into like that sophomore slump. Like he keeps ascending as a quarterback. But I think Baltimore might be the team to finally knock them off. Cincinnati might be able to do it because Joe Burrow is just Superman, it seems like, at this point. But I don't think Cincinnati is going to do it. I think Baltimore is going to beat Kansas City in the AFC Championship game, and Lamar Jackson wins his first Super Bowl this year. Timestamp this.
All right.
And the NFC side of things, man. Yo, man, Cowboys, you guys are trash. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck the Cowboys. You guys ain't doing nothing this year. You guys still won't give CeeDee Lamb his money. He deserves it. Michael Parsons still needs to get paid. Dak Prescott's looking for money. Yo, the Cowboys are just not it, bro. The Cowboys' best chance to win a Super Bowl was literally last season, and I truly think that. I think the Cowboys would have put up a decent fight against the Chiefs. I still think the Chiefs would have won last season. Who am I missing? The Niners. The Niners, I think. No, I don't think the Niners make it out
Eagles.
the NFC this year. I think the Eagles are going to do it, and it kills me to say this as a Giants fan. I think the Eagles are going to play the Ravens in the Super Bowl this year. Now, that is going to be top 5 blackest Super Bowls of all time.
Mm-hmm.
You got the city of brotherly love. What's Baltimore's city's name? Nickname?
Murder.
Don't do that. Because I know Chocolate City is DC, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, Chocolate City is, I forgot what Baltimore is, but just like last season, we thought it was going to be Detroit versus Baltimore. That would have been the blackest Super Bowl of all time, bro. Detroit versus Baltimore. Yeah, you would have had all the uncles. It would have been like, what's the word? It would have been a tailgate outside. It would have been a legit cookout the whole Super Bowl while it's going on.
Yep.
Motherfuckers would have been pulling up in a Sunday Easter suits, sitting in the stands and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing, too. I want to say to people. The people that thought Baltimore and Detroit were going to play each other in the Super Bowl, let me just say this. Baltimore versus Detroit in Vegas with Usher as the halftime show. Y'all thought the NFL was going to let that happen.
Man.
Yeah, that sounds like some black ass shit, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But nah, yo, man, speaking of Detroit, I think Detroit got a pretty good team. Yo, shout outs to their coach, Dan Campbell. He's a pretty damn good coach. But I think the Eagles are going to play the Ravens in the Super Bowl. If it's not the Eagles and Ravens, I think it's going to be Detroit and the Ravens in the Super Bowl. Now, the last team I want to talk about before we get into the fun shit is the New York Football Giants.
Who?
Exactly. I am a diehard Giants fan. I seen the Giants play when Eli started his career 0-6. Kurt Warner was the starter. Then Kurt Warner went to Arizona and did bigger and better things. I saw the Giants win the Super Bowl with Eli. I saw the Giants go into a slump when Plexico Burress shot himself in the leg. I saw the Giants get right back to the promised land with Mario Manningham and Victor Cruz doing a salsa in the end zone. I saw the Giants go right back into that slump again after Victor Cruz got injured and we drafted Odell Beckham Jr. and we couldn't put a team around Odell Beckham Jr. because Eli was too old. I saw the Giants. Yo, I want to say this about the Giants, man. The Giants are literally repeating history. You have a quarterback in Daniel Jones who has no business being a starting quarterback in the NFL. You drafted a superstar receiver who everyone has nothing but great things to say in Malik Nabers. You notice this, bro, Phil? I don't know if you really follow football like that, but the Giants are a terrible team, right? That drafted a superstar wide receiver out of LSU, right? That has no running backs and no defense. Well, I take that back. The Giants have a pretty damn good defense. I take that back. The Giants have a pretty damn good defense. But they have no offensive line. They drafted a superstar receiver out of LSU, and they have a trash quarterback and no running game. Who does that sound like?
Cowboys?
Nope. It sounds like the New York Giants back in 2015 when they drafted Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh.
It literally repeated history, bro. They literally repeated history, bro. And then watching Hard Knocks this offseason and see how much of a travesty of a franchise you guys are running with what you did and failing and try to re-sign Saquon Barkley. Yo, Phil, this is what they told Saquon Barkley. Hey, you can go ahead and field and go see what other offers are out there, but would you promise me that you'll come back and let me know what offers are out there so I can match it? Phil, that's like me telling the girl that I'm dating, yo, you know, I do want to be with you, but I know the streets are calling. How about you go back to the streets, and when you're ready and you're done with the streets, come back to me. Guess what? That girl went to the street. She ain't never come back.
Yeah.
That bitch went to the street. She ain't never come back. Because guess what? She found, let me find a black ass name or Hispanic name. Like she found that Dominican who probably just came off the boat, or that Haitian dude that came off the boat with that size 16-inch dick.
Oh.
And put it on her, or she found 3 niggas who ran a train on her, whatever the case is. Or in the guy's case, he found the holes outside. He wasn't coming back to his girl. He found the holes outside. You thought he was gonna come back to you after you told him to go? What's that Downhill Jones song?
Oh, I don't know.
When you love someone, you shouldn't just treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad. Some shit like that.
Keep going.
Now that I want to leave, she's crying her heart to me. You can let this be. I don't know. Whatever. But if you guys know the Downhill Jones song I'm talking about, I think it's the name of the song is Where I Want to Be. Actually, the name of the song is I Want to Be. Oh, that's so the song goes. He's basically saying like, yo, me and my girl been together since our teenage years, but the streets are calling me, and I want to be a good man. I don't want to cheat on her, but I gotta go to the streets and see what's out there before I settle down with her. That nigga never came back. In the video, he ended up leaving her, and she never came back. He tried to come back to her and spin the block. She was like, nah, I found a good man that's treating me right. That's literally what happened with Saquon. He found a franchise that values him and loves him and supports him. And now that franchise just so happened to be right down I-95 and in Philadelphia. I'm so pissed off with the Giants with it. Bro, I'm so pissed off because whether it be the situation with Landon Collins, whether it be how they treated Janoris Jenkins, whether it be the whole BS with Eli Apple and the whole locker room situation that should have been handled a long time ago before it blew up the way it did, whether it be the Odell Beckham and them vilifying Odell Beckham like he was the cancer in the locker room, come to find out the locker room is cancerous as it is because you know what? The Giants are going to pick in the top 5 picks next year in the draft. We're probably going to draft Shador Sanders or Travis Hunter from Colorado. That's probably what's going to happen. So, yeah. I'm not watching no Giants games this year. I refuse. I genuinely refuse to watch any Giants games this year.
Oh man, okay.
That's how pissed off I am with this team, bro. I refuse to watch any Giants. People be like, "Oh, you got to support your team through the ups and downs." How much more downs can I take? Nick, yo,
I mean, you could be a Cowboys fan, right? I mean,
they still make the playoffs.
At least you can say you beat Tom Brady twice.
Yeah, and that was 10 years ago.
Still,
the last Super Bowl was 2012.
Still,
2012. I was in high school. I was a senior in high school when we won the Super Bowl.
Okay. I mean, it was 1996, the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl.
Good point. There's players on the Cowboys who didn't even see the Cowboys win their last Super Bowl because they weren't even born yet.
Right? Well, they weren't even on DVDs. They weren't on DVDs.
No, they wasn't. VHS tape. Chris Berman going, what? All that stuff. But anyways, let's get into some more important stuff, yo. Yo, like I said, Malik Nabers was drafted top 10 in the draft. And thinking about football and drafting and all this stuff, I had a great idea. Since Phil is the voice of God, the eye in the sky, more or less, in football terms, I thought about 3 topics that would be really fun for me and you to interact with and in drafting. I get 5 picks, you get 5 picks, right? You think that's fair?
Okay.
So the first topic, I think it would be pretty dope if you and I sat down and we decided to draft the best hip-hop chains that we've ever seen.
Okay. All right. Well, so I guess we can call this draft day.
We can call this draft day.
All right.
Play the music.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Serious Sarcasm Draft. My name is Jada Rozier. My opposition is the podcast Dr. Phil. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be drafting the best hip-hop chains of all time. Yo, Phil, you know what? I was going to say you go first, but, I'm going to make it fair. Heads or tails?
Okay. Let me say something first here.
Go ahead.
This one is not my main skill set.
You going to take this L.
So I will say tails on this one.
Okay.
But I'm not very confident in my picks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I guarantee you Phil on his screen back there has the best hip-hop chains he just Googled right now. I guarantee you.
I do not.
Oh, okay. I mean, you probably want to do it right now. Help yourself out.
You gave me a good idea, though. But no.
Siri, flip a coin. Oh, look at that. Tails, you got first pick. Go ahead, brother.
All right. I'm going based off of the ones I can even remember.
Okay, go ahead. All
right. I think I have music for this. Hold on. What's this? Ooh. I'm on the clock.
Okay, not the weakest link music.
All right, my first one.
Okay,
is going to be the Rockefeller chain.
That's a great first pick, yo. That's a great first pick.
Rockefeller chain.
That's my first pick too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, really?
I'm from Brooklyn. You think I was gonna pick the Rockefeller chain?
I mean, okay. All right. Well, Rockefeller chain.
I'm from Brooklyn. You think I wasn't gonna pick the Rockefeller chain, bro? That's the best chain ever made.
Okay.
All right. So since you picked the Rockefeller chain, I have a look. Listen, I want people to understand this. I'm highly prepared. Every topic we're drafting, I have a backup pick for everything we're drafting.
Oh, you're a bastard.
I have a backup pick for everything. So since you picked the Rockefeller chain, you know what? I'm gonna pick the I got two choices right now. You know, I'm gonna go with this first choice. Hopefully, my second choice is there when it comes back around to me. My first pick is gonna be the no limit tank chain. It's gonna be the no limit chain. Yep, that's gonna be my first pick.
Okay,
go ahead, Phil. Let me see what you got.
So, how are we gonna gauge this? People in the comments or something like that?
Yeah, we're gonna let the people in the comments choose who had a better draft.
All right, number 2 for me.
Okay, number 2.
Dipset Eagle.
Ooh, that's a good pick. Okay, you going full New York on me, bro.
Dipset Eagle.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. All right, I give you that. All right. You got it.
Okay.
There you go. You killing me right now, man.
These are just the ones I remember.
All right. So my next chain is a historical hip hop chain, and that's none other than the Death Row chain. Can't go wrong with the Death Row chain, boy.
Yeah. Oh man.
That
should have been your number 1.
I know it should have been my number 1, but I had a feeling like I don't know. I got 3 sleeper picks, and those are going to be my next 3 picks. I guarantee you didn't think of any of these 3 chains next. But So Def. Wait, So Def had a chain?
Oh, did they? No,
I don't think so, right? But anyways, yeah. So No Limit is my first pick. Death Row is my second pick. And you had the Rockefeller and the Dipset chain, right? Mm-hmm. All right, man. Third pick, you next.
All right, so I'm going to go with more iconic. Okay. I'm not going to go with Flash, but I'm going to go with more iconic. So this is going to go into the old school. I'm going to go with Slick Rick's gold chains.
Nigga, that's a whole ensemble.
Yeah, but
you know what you just did?
What?
You ever seen that skit in Chappelle's show when they were doing the racial draft?
Of course. Who hasn't?
That the part when the Asian delegation picked the whole Wu-Tang Clan, that's literally what you just did.
That's a package deal.
The RZA, the Jizza.
That's a package deal.
That's literally what you just did,
that's
bro.
That's
deal. Not fair.
It's a package deal. Can't just choose one.
All right, so if we're doing that, you know what? I got 2 good picks right now. You know, I'm gonna go with this one because I know everybody and their mama out there is probably thinking like, oh, I bet he won't pick this chain. And this chain is fire. This is the chain I'm picking. Oh, look, I got the list right here. The chain I'm picking is a funny pick. I'm picking T-Pain's big ass chain that says big ass chain.
You know what's crazy? You know his first main album. Oh my God, what was it? The one where he's like not buy your drink. It's the one with I'm in love with a stripper.
Yes.
Right. The album, he doesn't even have a chain on. His T-shirt with chains on it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yo, by the way, that was a dark time in hip hop. The T-shirts that had chains on them.
Yeah.
Or not? What was the other one? There was a T-shirt that everybody wore that had like the number 9 all over it. That was a dark time too, bro.
Oh jeez, I don't even remember that.
That was a dark time. But yeah, man, go ahead. I got you, man. But we had 3 and 3 now, right? So number 4, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go with somebody from my hometown area. So this is one of the ones that I know. It's not a very strong pick, but I'm gonna go with Pharrell's NERD chain.
That's a good pick. I thought you would have picked the Gucci link chains he used to have.
No,
that would have been a good pick because Pharrell and who he got a chains from? Jacob the Jeweler. Yeah, he used to have fire chains, man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. Okay. I got my 4th pick. You know what? I'm gonna go with another funny chain. I'm gonna go with Rick Ross's chain that had Rick Ross's face on it.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
You remember that chain, right? Yeah, I'm going with that chain. See, I told you, I got my draft board right here, boy. I got my draft board, boy. I'm gonna go with Rick Ross's chain that had Rick Ross's face on it. Damn. Yo, you know what's crazy? Hold on, I gotta look at that. I gotta find that picture of it. Hold on, wait. Because there's something crazy about that chain, bro. I forgot what it was. It was Rick Ross wearing his face on his chain.
I love
so. So it's a Rick Ross chain of Rick Ross wearing a chain.
Chainception.
So literally, Rick Ross is wearing a chain with his face on it, and the chain, like the crest, the jewel on it, the medallion on it, is Rick Ross wearing another chain with his face on it.
I can hear Exhibit talking in the background. So we got you a chain with your face on it, wearing another chain.
That's literally what it is. All right, so we got our last picks coming up, right?
All right, so this one.
For your final pick, man, talk to me.
My final pick here is got to be someone who I know. So from the early 2000s, it's got to be Lil Jon's Crunk Ain't Dead. You know the Crunk Ain't Dead chain?
Damn, that's a good pick.
Yeah,
that's a good pick. Okay,
and that's it. If we had another pick, I wouldn't even have one for you. That's all I know. So,
damn, that's a good pick. That's on my draft board too, by the way. I can go a lot of places with this next chain. I actually looked it up just now. So Def did have a chain. It was the one that looked like the Sprite dude with the afro.
Oh yeah.
So Def did have a chain. I could go So Def. I can go Sean Kingston with the crayon coloring box or whatever it was.
Okay, I remember that.
I can go to Pharrell chain with the Gucci links on it.
Okay.
But you know what, man? Since we in the South and you went South just now, I'm going to go Gucci Man, the Bart Simpson chain. That's my last pick.
Yeah.
Gucci Man, Bart Simpson chain.
Okay.
That's my last pick. So I think my chains were kind of dope. I'm just saying.
I mean,
you kind of killed me with the Rockefeller chain, bro.
That's got to be a number one.
I know that's the most iconic hip hop chain of all time. That and probably the Death Row chain are the two most iconic chains in hip hop history. But it's the fact that you picked Rockefeller first. It kind of threw me off because I was like, yo, he's not going to think of Rockefeller chain. He's not going to think of Jay-Z. He's going to try to think outside the box, and I'm going to be able to take Rockefeller.
Well, I got you on that one.
You got me on that one. I ain't gonna lie. But let's keep this going, man. Let's keep this drafting going. So, in the spirit of drafting, I also had a random ass topic because there's a lot of great actors and actresses out in the world. I thought, what if we pick the best white Caucasian female actresses of all time? Like, I pick 5, you pick 5. Sounds fair?
No.
You don't think so?
Yes.
The reason why he don't think so, because he wanted to pick Cameron Diaz, and Cameron Diaz is Cuban, not white.
That woman is white. She's white. Her name is she's Cuban in name only.
Okay, I'll let you pick Cameron Diaz if you pick her.
I'm not putting her on the list though, because she's not that great of an actress.
Wow, that's shots fired. He said that, not me. The guy in the headphones said that, not me.
I mean, she was great in The Mask.
I'll give you that. And I ain't hating you on that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what that like. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, should we flip the coin again? Or should I just go first?
You go first this time.
I go first this time? All right. So we're picking the. Can I get the on the clock music?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this Serious Sarcasm Podcast draft of the 5 best female white actresses, my first pick is none other than the GOAT, Miss Meryl Streep. Let's go.
That was my number one.
That's the best. That's literally the best actress of all time. You think I'm not going to pick Meryl Streep?
That was my number one. That was mine.
See, look. What goes, in the words of Justin Timberlake, what goes around, comes around, goes back around.
Jeez.
All right, man. Who you got with your first pick?
All right. This was another GOAT. I'm going to select Glenn Close.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, Glenn Close. All right. Damn. That kind of threw me for a loop. Actually, no, it didn't. I got a backup for that one.
Oh, screw you.
When I picked the second pick, when I pick the second pick, people who are listening to this podcast or people who's watching this TikTok are gonna know where I'm going with my white actress picks. My second pick is none other than Miss Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, look, those 2 picks right there, everybody who's watching this know where I'm going with my third pick already. So I'm gonna let you go next with your second pick.
Okay, my second pick is gonna be Nicole Kidman.
I knew it. I thought you were gonna pick Nicole Kidman or what's her name? ScarJo.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna pick Nicole Kidman or ScarJo next.
Okay. I mean, I'm doing some pretty versatile and long careers here, so.
Okay, I'm doing the same.
All right.
My next pick, and for the people who are watching at home, you already know who my next pick is gonna be. Miss Emily Blunt. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
I went straight Devil Wears Prada. Let's get it.
Okay.
Straight Devil Wears Prada.
All right. Okay.
What's your next pick? Talk to me.
Well, this one, my heart will definitely go on with this one.
Kate Winslet.
I
fucking knew it.
Yeah.
You flat-foot motherfucker. I fucking knew it.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking knew it. I knew it was coming down the pipeline, bro.
Yeah.
I knew that shit was coming, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good pick. You know what's crazy, too? Kate Winslet is the first actress who I actually knew their name when I was a kid. Let me explain why. Because my sister, for the people who are in our age group, who are probably, I'm going to say 27 and older, maybe 28 and older, when Titanic came out on VHS, it came out on 2 VHS tapes because the movie was so long.
That's right, yeah.
So my sister was watching it, and I remember I couldn't watch Titanic. She would tell me to leave the room, the part when Leonardo DiCaprio was painting her naked. Mm-hmm. She told me to leave the room because she was watching it like with my cousins and her best friends and all that stuff. My sister was in college at the time. I was like 7 or 6 years old. Yo, I remember just reading the box while they're watching that scene. I didn't know what scene it was. I'm reading the box. I'm like, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet. I'm like 6 years old at the time. I don't know who these people are. At 6 years old, I knew the Power Rangers names. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know who the hell these people were. Kate Winslet was the first actress or actor's name that I knew by heart, and I knew what she looked like. So that's a good pick, bro. That takes me back a little bit. That's a little nostalgia for me.
All right.
My next pick. This is tough, man. I can go Sandra Bullock.
Okay.
I can go Emma Watson.
Hey, stop, come on. Don't be revealing the list here.
Oh, I can go Jamie Lee Curtis right now. Now, you know what? I have a long history with this woman because I think this woman has been great in every movie that she's been in. Give me Charlize Theron.
Damn, that was my next pick.
We outside. Let's get it. That's my fourth pick. So you got number 4 coming up. All right, you go ahead, man.
Damn, that was my next pick.
The tall Amazon herself, Charlize Theron.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with everybody's favorite sweetheart, Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, that's a good pick. I give you that. Reese Witherspoon's a good pick. Damn. My last pick. Damn. Yeah, I could go Emma Watson, Rachel McAdams, Angelina Jolie. I can go her, you know.
You can. She counts.
I can go Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep, you sure can.
Damn. I can go Jodie Foster.
Mm-hmm.
Does Penelope Cruz count as white or she count as more of Hispanic?
She's Hispanic.
If we do a Hispanic draft, Penelope Cruz or Sofia Vergara is going to be my first pick, by the way.
Selma Hayek.
Oh, Selma Hayek. I can go Robin Wright. If you don't know who Robin Wright is, she played the First Lady in House of Cards.
Okay.
Keira Knightley.
Okay.
Damn. Who can I? You know what? I'm going to pick everybody's favorite white grandma. God rest her soul. Miss Betty White.
Oh, shit. That's
Game
a wild
over.
Card.
Game over.
Damn.
Game over.
Damn. But she was a television actress, though.
I don't give a damn.
Okay, fine.
Because if that's the case, I guarantee you would have still picked that white lady from Friends. What's her name?
Courtney Cox?
No, the other one.
Jennifer Aniston?
Jennifer. You probably would have still picked Jennifer Aniston if you was in that logic.
Nope. But my last pick is an OG.
Okay.
Helen Mirren.
Ooh, no joke. I got Helen Mirren and Dame Judi Dench here.
Yep.
And those are gonna be one of my last 2 picks. I was like, if he picks Betty White or if he picks Emily Blunt, I'm gonna go Judi Dench or Helen Mirren as my last pick instead of Betty White.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock and Charlize Theron were my other 2, but
yeah, that Charlize Theron, you wasn't expecting that one, was you?
yeah, man.
You wasn't expecting the Betty White one. That's what it was.
Damn.
Hey, if whoever you think is winning these drafts or have won these drafts, please comment on down below, and we'll probably do this more often on the podcast. Real talk. This is kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You thought it was gonna be a pushover.
Oh yeah, I thought so. So since we keep it in the aspect of actors and actresses, yo man, you know what? Let's show some love to the fellas, man. Let's pick the best black male actors. How about that one?
All right.
That sound good? Hold on, let me get Siri to flip a coin real quick. Heads or tails, big dog?
Oh, let's go with heads.
Siri, flip a coin. Just to show people think I'm joking. I'm cheating him. It says tails. It says tails.
Okay.
All right, first pick. Ladies and gentlemen, if we're picking black male actors, you already know who the first pick is. Mm-hmm. It's obvious. It's none other than the GOAT himself, Mr. Not Denzel Washington Jr.
Yeah, that's everybody's pick.
That's going to be the first pick no matter what. Denzel Washington is the first pick for best black male actors.
I think the first 3 are everybody who's going to pick the first 3.
Let me guess, your first pick is Will Smith.
No.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
My first pick is the versatile, the iconic, the highest grossing actor of all time, Samuel Jackson.
Oh, I hate it here. I have him on my board, bro.
How can and the next one, if you don't pick this next one,
you know what?
You may lose your black card.
Hold on. No. I'm going to earn my black card right now because I'm going to pick the actor that made a way for every actor that we're talking about right now.
Sidney Poitier?
Yes, I'm picking Sidney Poitier with my next pick. God rest his soul. Sidney Poitier.
But I think that's a given, though. Like,
oh yeah, for sure. I was gonna pick him first, but I was like, if I pick Sidney Poitier first, I'm not letting him get Denzel Washington. So I gotta get Denzel out the way.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like if I'm looking at an NFL draft, I'm gonna pick J.J. Watt or Aaron Donald or Lawrence Taylor first, no matter what, or Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, well then my number 2 is When You Speak Like Him. Everybody just loves your voice.
I fucking do it. This motherfucking picture.
I've played God. I've played a criminal. I've played them all. Morgan Freeman.
That's a good pick. I can't get mad at that, man.
Yeah.
Damn. We got some heavy hitters to start this out, bro.
Those 4 picks are the Mount Rushmore of black actors
Yo,
right
for
there.
real. You know what, man? That's a good pick, bro. My next 3 picks, well, I know for sure my number 3 pick, my number 4 pick is going to be there. My number 5 pick is a sentimental pick, and I know he's going to still be there.
Okay.
When I pick him.
Okay.
But my number 3 pick is, I think, the most versatile actor of all time.
Dave Bautista?
Nope. Actually, yo, damn, my 3rd pick is tough, yo. Because I could pick between these 2 dudes, but I'm going to pick, one of them is an Oscar winner, right?
Okay.
The other one hasn't won an Oscar, but he's been nominated, but he's probably by far the most versatile actor because he's literally a chameleon. And that's none other than Mr. Jeffrey Wright.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Jeffrey Wright.
I'm going with Jeffrey Wright.
He's definitely a dark horse on that one.
Yeah, but my issue is the person I didn't pick. If you pick this dude, I'm going to kick myself because I'm like, damn, I had a chance to pick him. But I went with Jeffrey Wright instead.
So are we doing acting ability or just like box office? Because these next ones are tough for me because I think I got you on the ropes a little bit because
you do actually.
It's almost like Connect 4 because Jeffrey Wright was not on my list at all, even though he is a phenomenal actor.
Yeah, Jeffrey Wright was only on my list because I'm a big fan of his specifically. I'm specifically a big fan of him. Like Jeffrey Wright is to me in the same realm as if we're talking white actors, John Malkovich. If you don't know who John Malkovich is,
I do. Yeah,
John Malkovich is a chameleon as an actor as well. Like those 2 dudes to me, you can put them in any role and they just disappear.
I'm going to say the same thing that you did about being a chameleon, and this is what sparked my ears because these next 2 people. And I'm only going to say one because the other one is interchangeable when it comes to being a chameleon.
Okay.
Right? I don't know who to pick here. I'm going to pick Lawrence Fishburne.
Good pick. He's on my board as well.
Because he kills every role that he's in.
Yeah, he does.
Right?
Except for Doc Rivers. Anyway. But the Doc Rivers thing wasn't his fault. That was terrible casting besides him because he actually looked like Doc Rivers a little bit. But everybody else was terrible casting in that show, clipped. But yeah, Lawrence Fishburne is a great pick. Damn, that's a good pick.
So that was my 3rd pick, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Damn, that's a good pick.
Okay. All right.
Damn, this next pick, I'm gonna go Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, great.
The fact that he was on the board this long, we probably both gonna lose our black card.
He's versatile too, man.
Yep. But that's what I'm saying. Between those 2 picks, I was gonna pick Jeffrey Wright or Jamie Foxx. I'm like, let me pick Jeffrey Wright to be on the safe side. Actually, no, to go take a stab in the dark.
Okay. I think my next 2 picks are gonna secure the victory for me here.
My last pick, I'm telling you right now, my last pick, no one in the comments are going to argue that my last pick. Okay. But go ahead.
All right. My 4th pick is another versatile actor. This guy is also an Academy Award winner. Forrest Whitaker.
I knew it was coming.
Lazy Eye himself.
Yep, that's a great pick. Damn, that's a good pick.
Yeah. And he's also super versatile.
Damn,
kills every role. Won an Oscar for The Last King of Scotland.
Which is crazy.
Exactly.
Which is fucking crazy. Damn. My last pick. You know what's crazy too? On my draft board in order, it says Denzel / Sydney. Then it says Jeffrey Wright. Then it says Jamie Foxx. I'm literally about to go 5 for 5 in order of my draft board.
Okay. All right.
My last pick, man, I can go Eddie Murphy because Eddie Murphy is a phenomenal actor. Besides the comedy, he's a phenomenal actor. You already picked Morgan Freeman. You got Sam Jack. I can go James Earl Jones, the most iconic voice of all time.
Yes.
I think James Earl Jones has Morgan Freeman on iconic voices.
But not as many roles though.
That's
I mean his voice, yes.
True.
He's the voice of Darth Vader. So of course.
And Mufasa.
Right?
And let's not forget Coming to America as well. He killed that shit.
2 Disney assets.
And also let's not forget he's the original father in the play Fences that Denzel Washington made the movie off of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fun fact, yo, I'm gonna give you another fun fact. Fun fact, when I was in elementary school or middle school in New York, we went to 2 plays in 1 year, in the school year. Because we read Raisin and the Sun and we read Macbeth. Not Macbeth. We read Macbeth. We read Julius Caesar as well. So my school, our class, got to meet Denzel Washington because he actually played Brutus in Julius Caesar on Broadway. And then later on that year, or that school year, we met. This is probably not a claim to fame or something that's nice to say, but he played the father in Raisin in the Sun, and that's none other than Diddy's bitch ass. Yeah, but we got to meet Diddy. Unfortunately, it doesn't look as glamorous now. Hindsight being 2020. But we also met Felicia Rashad. She played the mother in Raisin in the Sun. Well, I guess the grandmother in Raisin in the Sun.
Yeah.
So we got to meet. I got in one like in a 7-month span. I got to meet Denzel Washington, Felicia Rashad, and the other guy, which was pretty. It was pretty dope. I mean, as a 11-year-old kid and 11-year-old kid in 6th grade in Brooklyn, New York, being able to go to Broadway and watch my first 2 plays ever and meet these 2 people was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie to you, but. Enough of the stalling. Damn, I could go James Earl Jones. I can go Blair Underwood. That's another good actor.
That is.
But like I said, man, this last pick is something sentimental to me because when it was announced that this man passed away, I was going through the same situation he was in my life.
Yo, isn't today the anniversary?
Yep. Well, I think actually it's tomorrow, I believe.
Okay.
But today, to the people who listen to this podcast, this man is somebody I genuinely loved as an actor. I've seen the movie 42 so many times. I've seen Get On Up so many times.
21 Bridges.
Marshall, where he actually played Thurgood Marshall before Thurgood Marshall was a Supreme Court justice.
The Five Boroughs.
Wait,
the Five
Bloods.
Five Bloods, sorry.
The Five Bloods. His last acting role was The Five Bloods. And of course, the role that made him an icon in Black Panther. Ladies and gentlemen, my last pick is none other than the late, great Mr. Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
That's somebody he's going to always be my favorite actor because I went through cancer and I beat cancer, to those who don't know. And when I was going through my treatments and when I finally got the word that I beat cancer, nothing but a couple of weeks later, I found out that my favorite actor passed away. And that shit hurt. That I was so happy. It put it in perspective. Like, I was so happy that I beat cancer. And then somebody who's so rich, famous, and loved and beloved, you know, I remember before he passed away, remember he posted that video of him like being sick. Mm-hmm. He didn't even announce that he was sick. He was just skinny, and people were making fun of him on social media and clowning him. And I remember being like, yo, why are people clowning this dude? Like, yo, maybe he's doing it for a role. A couple weeks later, come to find out, or a couple months later, come to find out he is no longer with us because he was going through a severe cancer treatment and cancer surgery. And Chadwick, man, you know, we love you. We miss you. The Marvel Universe, obviously, since you've been gone, man, the Marvel Universe has been terrible. Literally, since you've been gone.
Yep.
And we miss you, man. I know your family misses you. People in South Carolina miss you, and the people in Hollywood miss somebody who shined as bright as you. So Chadwick Boseman is my last pick. And, man, we love you, man. Go ahead with your next pick, man.
Well, this was not as sentimental, but this is another Oscar winner and pretty versatile actor. I'm going to go with Will Smith.
Ah, damn. I knew. Yo, you know what's crazy? People are going to see this, right? Mm-hmm. And they're going to be like, how did you wait so long to pick Jamie Foxx? How did you wait so long to pick Will Smith? How did you wait so long to pick Chadwick Boseman? You know what I'm saying? People are going to say that. And people are going to be in the comments like, oh, y'all didn't pick Eddie Murphy? Oh, y'all didn't pick this dude? Y'all didn't pick that dude? Y'all didn't pick this dude? Y'all didn't pick that dude? We only did 5 picks each, guys. Yeah. 5 picks each.
I didn't pick Eddie Murphy because I think he is a great actor, but the movies that I've watched that he was in, I didn't really, they didn't hit like that to me. Like, I was never a fan of the Beverly Hills Cop movies. The 48-hour movies were a little bit before my time.
Go see him in what's the movie with him, Jennifer Hudson, Beyonce, Jamie Foxx?
I have no idea.
The one that made Jennifer Hudson like the
Dreamgirls?
Dreamgirls. He was in Dreamgirls. Watch that. He was a phenomenal. He got nominated for an Oscar for Dreamgirls, actually.
Yeah, I mean, Ali was not Ali. He was he's playing Mike Tyson.
Yes,
he's playing Mike Tyson in the movie. But his movie with when he was playing oh my God, the blind guy. What's his name? Oh my gosh. Yo, the people are screaming in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Ray Charles when he was Ray.
That's Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah.
Wait, we're talking about fucking.
I was talking about Eddie. You talking about Jamie?
Because you mentioned Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah, because he was in Dreamgirls as well.
Yeah, my bad. but yeah, Eddie Murphy. I don't know, kind of okay. I mean, obviously his stand up was great, but I didn't pick him because of that. Chadwick Boseman though, definitely a sad one. We didn't pick Idris Elba. We didn't pick who else? Terrence Howard,
Michael B. Jordan.
Why you? I got a question for you, bro. Why you ain't pick Jonathan Majors?
Well, what movies?
Yeah.
What? No, for real. What?
That's gonna cause a stir.
Movies were iconic that he was in?
You got a point there. Yo, we didn't pick Danny Glover either. Omar Epps.
Again, Danny Glover is a legacy actor.
Morris Chestnut.
Okay.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
I'm
I'm just thinking of like black. I'm thinking of like black movies and putting the actors in those movies. Like I'm thinking of Best Man. Tay Diggs.
Yeah. His bad movies overshadow his good movies.
Mekhi Phife.
His bad movies overshadow his good movies.
Don Cheadle.
That was one on my list. He was one of my wild cards.
Hey, the smoothest criminal of all time, Billy D. Williams.
Oh yeah, Star Wars. But
who's the dude that was always in those Tyler Perry movies back in the day?
What was he? Light skinned guy?
Nah, dark skinned dude. Lance Gross.
Oh jeez.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes was also on my list too.
Shamar Moore.
Not on my list.
Ving Rhames.
Ving Rhames was on my list.
I mean, Richard Pryor is a pretty good actor, but I always
He was only in like 4 movies.
Yeah, Keith David.
Keith David is one of the most iconic voice actors of all time.
I mean, Bernie. Rest in peace.
Bernie?
Yeah, Bernie Mac.
Oh, Bernie Mac. Yeah.
Wow, I'm forgetting about this dude, Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't pick Giancarlo. Oh, yeah, they're going to kill us in the chat.
Well, because he also classifies as Hispanic, so.
Oh, yeah.
That's why.
But he's been in so many black movies.
Yeah, but we can also classify him. So if we ever do an Hispanic actors list, he's on top.
That's true. Who's the dude that was in the black African dude that was in Never Back Down?
I actually know him. No. I actually know this man. His name is Jaimin Hanzu.
Yes, him. We didn't pick him either.
Okay, he's not going to see this video, so please don't tag him.
I'm not going to
because he's gonna even be mad at me. But
oh yeah, and all the aunties who probably listening to this and watching this, yes, we didn't pick Michael Ealy. Too damn bad.
Yeah, no. But just Jaimin Hanzu is always a supporting. I mean, he was in Amistad, but that was,
Oh yeah, true. That he is usually in supporting roles.
Yeah,
he usually in supporting roles. That's right.
Yeah, but no, he is a good actor though.
I'm trying to think who else we missed. We said Michael B. Jordan. We missed him. Who else did we miss? That's like really popular. Let me look this up. Who else did we miss?
I said.
Oh wow! Rest in peace, Michael Clark Duncan. We didn't say him.
Oh
wow! We didn't even think about him.
You know what? I feel ashamed. We need to redo this whole show.
Clifton Powell. He's always the bad guy in every damn movie.
Yeah. Dang. What about
Wood Harris?
What's his name? Mahershala Ali.
Oh wow, Mahershala Ali. I love that man. I love his movies. He was great in Green Book. He was great in fucking what's that shit called? Moonlight.
Too bad Blade's never gonna come out.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah. I mean that's
Ice-T. I mean to a certain extent.
To a certain extent. But yeah, I mean we covered
Boris Kodjoe. Oh, bro. You know what? You know who we didn't say?
Who?
The smoothest black actor of all time. Forget Billy D. Shout out to Billy D. Williams, but the smoothest black actor of all time.
Mike Coulter.
And he just passed away recently.
Who?
Harry Belafonte.
Oh yes, that's an old, and that's in there with Sidney Poitier.
Oh yeah, but I had to pick Sidney Poitier. Come on, man. I was gonna pick him.
Yeah, man, guys. Yeah, in the chat, tell us who we missed. Shoot.
Red Fox.
Okay.
Leon. I know you wanna leave me. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers as well.
Yeah.
And who was it? Dwayne Martin.
Dwayne Martin. Man, no.
I'm just pulling names out my ass right now.
You just name any black actor now.
Who's the dude from Drumline?
Nick Cannon?
No, the other one, the doctor.
Oh,
Dr. Lee. Orlando Jones. He's a good actor.
He is, but his resume.
And the dude that was in Five Bloods with Chadwick, Delroy.
Mm-hmm.
Delroy. What's his last name?
Vance. Delroy Vance.
Delroy Lindo.
Yeah.
Damn, we didn't say Delroy either. Damn. I'm trying to think of like black movies right now.
But like you're naming people whose they hear the name and they don't realize the face. They see the face.
You're
they
right.
see the face more than they understand the name.
You're right.
You know.
I think it's only actors I could think of.
But I think we covered it,
and the aunties. We didn't pick Michael Ealy or Shamar Moore.
Sorry.
You be all right. Niggas don't get picked every day, B. You be all right.
Ice Cube.
Oh, Ice Cube's a good one. I said Ice T, and I didn't say Ice Cube. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite Ice Cube movie is? It's not Friday. Even though I do love Friday.
Which one?
It's Higher Learning.
Okay.
With him and like Busta Rhymes in it. And who was the white dude that they beat up in the early in the movie and he became a skinhead?
I couldn't tell
What's
you.
the white dude's name, bro?
For someone who's like still young, you have you got an old school mentality there.
All my brothers and sisters were born in the 70s and 80s.
Oh.
Michael Rappaport was the one in Higher Learning.
Oh yeah.
That's his name, Michael Rappaport. That was gonna kill me if I didn't say it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's get to the last but not least. I mean, that was actually a great draft, man. For those in the comments, if you listen to this, man, please let me know who did better. In all three of these drafts, let me know who did better. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know who did better in each draft. Hold on, let me do it as a different way so you can clip this for every TikTok. Whoever you think won this draft, go ahead and comment in the description below. Let us know. But anyways, let's go ahead to the bro, what you on segment of the week. Can I get that meme?
Like,
please?
bro, what you on?
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, bro, what you want is a segment where I just roast the dumb criminal or just somebody who's out of pocket for the week. Last week, I should have picked Ann Coulter, but I didn't because I went on a little bit of a rant about her, but I didn't pick Ann Coulter. Last week, I picked a New York man who drove off a 100-foot cliff evading the police into 3 feet of water.
Idiot.
He was evading the police because it was a domestic violence issue that the police were called for. This week, I'm bringing it back to the state I live in, and that's none other than the great state of Florida, where Florida man strikes again. So, ladies and gentlemen, a Florida man was sentenced to 3 years for defrauding people on Zelle in multiple states, including Connecticut. He defrauded people for over, I believe it was $250,000. The young man is 24 years old. His name is Kadar Gamal Bakowaki Edmond.
Yeah.
This would be a great time to play What's the Color?
Brown?
Hold on, I'm gonna Google his face right now. Hold on, I gotta see this mugshot because if it's Florida, the mugshot gonna pop up right away. You know how Florida be doing people.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what this man looked like. I swear to God, if he was, oh wow, Miami man, what a surprise!
How do you pronounce his name? How do you say it again?
Kadar Gamal Bakawi Edmond.
Edmond, okay, Mr. Edmond.
Mr. Edmond. Mr. Kadar Edmond was arrested for defrauding people over $250,000 through Zelle. I bet you're trying to figure out how he did this. There's no in-depth analysis on how he did the crime. Probably the reason why they didn't really release how he did the crime is because they don't want other people to do the crime.
Yeah.
But I feel like they would explain what happened in the crime because then it would stop other people to fall victim to it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I kind of want to give a bro what you want to the police department for that, but that's none other than that. But he's going to be serving 36 months in prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release and 125 hours of community service. This man's going to literally be an assistant for the next 6 years for defrauding people for $250,000. Matter of fact, my man, you deserve this. I'm going to put my computer down for a second. You deserve this. But you know who really needs to be put in jail, Phil?
Who?
The motherfuckers who are over here scamming with the PPP loans. They getting y'all. Slowly but surely, but y'all all need to be in jail, under the jail. Y'all need to be in the part of the jail that and not the federal jail where it's like a kind of like a country club. Not that jail. Y'all need to go in the jail where you share a bunk bed with a man named Bubba. That's what you need to be. The PPP loan people need to be in the jail with a dude named Bubba. Because the way y'all was flexing with the Lamborghinis, the Versace, the Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all of that. Hey man, I've walked in the mall. The Gucci store look kind of empty now. Y'all ran out of that money now, huh? You know, I just realized too, bro. I should have LLC'd the podcast sooner than I did, right? I could have got a PPP loan.
You could have.
Could have. And then they're giving PPP loan forgiveness now. That would have been free money.
Yeah.
I could have bought a house, especially with the housing prices in Florida. But anyways, to my man, Mr. Edmond, yo, man, you got to do better. You frauding people on Zelle. I guess this is a step up from the people who was frauding people on Cash App, right?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though? Yo, I saw some shit the other day. Some dude was always scanning people on Cash App for years, right? Using Cash App to scan. He logged into his Cash App account. It said that it was a negative, $85,000 in his Cash App account. Because he was scamming people that much off a Cash App. It came back and bit him in the ass. Cash App was like, hey, you're not using this app again until we get our money back. $85,000?
How do you even rack that up?
Yeah, you'd be surprised, bro. Listen. There's 24 hours in a day. A nigga gonna find a way. 24 hours a day, nigga gonna find a way. But anyways, y'all, this has been another great episode of the Serious Sarcasm Pod. Thank you to Phil for participating so much, man. I appreciate you, my guy.
Of course.
To the
I still won.
No, you didn't. You didn't win any level of these drafts.
All lies.
No, you didn't. Speaking of all, you said all lies? Well, all lies on me because I got the death row chain. Anyways, yo, man, to the people who tune in every week to listen to me rant and rave and kick people's backs in, man, I do appreciate it. Like I said on the last episode, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be launching the Reddit page, and we're also going to be launching a Patreon. I also want to end this episode on a bit of a somber note, and it's going to be a quick shout out to a good friend of mine. He goes none other than the man, Dwayne, a.k.a. QG. QG, if you guys don't know who he is, he's the host of the My Two Cents podcast. QG was also on my former podcast, the Purgatory podcast back in the day. And one of these days, probably on Patreon, I'll re-release that Purgatory podcast episode with me and QG where we talked about a multitude of things. I was about to crack a joke, but this is more of a somber moment. My boy QG, man, he lost his mother recently. And I know by the time you guys hear this episode, his mother is probably going to be buried by then. But I do want to say to QG, man, my thoughts and prayers are with you. I do want to say, man, you are loved and respected. I hope your family gets through this stronger than what you started. I can't give you, I don't know how to explain this. I can't give you more than that, man, because you got to go through the grieving process. But I do want to say rest in peace to Miss Gail. You were loved, obviously. It sucks that this happened to you. And I know you're looking down, looking at your son, looking at your sons, looking at your daughters, and just telling them how much you love them, how much you can't wait to see them in the future, and how much you can't wait to see them succeed in life. So to my boy QG, to Miss Gail, and to the whole Goldborn family, I'd like to send my deepest condolences and express my deepest regrets for you losing the sunshine of your family. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Serious Sarcasm Podcast. My name is Jay DeRozier. You guys have a good one, all right?